breathing deeply and slowly into your stomach. Relax your face. Feel the earth beneath you. I feel better already. Okay, so grounding yourself is so important to me. I've been so focused on these areas, especially with yoga. I'm just like, spirituality. When I started doing chakra work, focusing on my root chakra, it just blew everything up. I think I started crying because it'd been such a long time that I connected to earth, and it's so powerful, it's so beautiful, and there's so much energy in the earth that we can just absorb and take in. Just like walking barefoot in the grass and on the beach, being in natural water in the sea as opposed to chlorine water, that sort of connection to earth is so important, and it has natural healing powers, like the salt in the sea. So the first thing is to move. Moving allows that energy, the emotional energy, the energy in motion, emotion, to move and to find its way and to just shift a little bit. So yoga is amazing. There's grounding postures you can do. You can just forward fold, have your feet planted on the ground, plant your hands on the ground by bending your knees as well if you need to, and just feel that connection with your hands and feet at the same time. Also shavasana, laying flat on the ground with your spine. If you tilt your pelvis up, that allows your lower back to fully flatten to the ground, and tilt your head down so your spine is flat to the ground as well. And just that connection, your whole spine flat to the earth, it's just something so powerful. You just feel all of the, it's a place where all of the nerves are, and that whole connection, root to crown chakra as well. It's just completely connected, and you just feel so close to physicality and just earth and home. So also intuitive movement. So just like dancing as if no one's watching, it's similar. It's just you're moving in a flowy state, you're going wherever your body takes you, and you're breathing with it, and you're just feeling where you need to stretch and where you need to move. And it's not so much structure with the yoga postures that you have. You can just move and just feel where you need to let go and shake it out. Which goes on to the other one, is just shaking that energy out. Your hands, that to me just feels so good, because I get when I get nervous, my hands feel so tingly and a bit like I need to stretch, and it just feels uncomfortable. So shaking that energy out is just so good as well, and jumping as well is great, just to move that energy out, like you're kind of stomping it into the ground. And you're also connecting to earth as well. You're getting off of earth and you're connecting down. You're recentering. You're feeling that connection of, I guess being up in the air and no gravity, and feeling that I'm here. And obviously little things like going for a run or going for a walk, just getting that energy moving and blood into your body, fresh oxygen. It says facial expressions here, and I think that's because sometimes just like releasing that energy, like in the jaw section, that can hold tension. So if you stretch it out and you just pull faces and you open your eyes and you can see more, and you clench and then you relax, and you scrunch your face up and you smile, and it's just kind of, it's just opening yourself up a bit and letting go of all those emotions that you've been holding on to. For example, when you're in retail, or you have to be around certain people and you have to kind of keep up this persona, it's the retail smile, hi, how are you? Obviously I care about how they are, but it's that constant thing. And I notice when I leave work, this is just so tense, and when I'm walking home, I'm just like, okay, just relax and like stretch out that jaw and just shake it off. And the more aware we are of these emotions and tensions that build up in us, we're more likely to lean towards things that feel good, and that will just carry you towards like your goal and what you actually. Hugs. Hugging people and hugging your pets and just hugging yourself huge. Hugging yourself, man. You just feel so grounded, you feel so connected to who you are, and it's like, I'm here, I'm with you. It's okay, it's okay. If you're lonely or whatever, you just need to hug yourself. It might sound sad, you might be like, that's lame as fuck, I'll just go hug someone. But there's times where, you know, people aren't there for you, or you can't rely on people, or maybe they're not around, you're travelling alone for a while, and you need that support. And even still, it's just, we need to look after ourselves, and we have ourselves, you know, we need to be there for us. So having that, giving ourselves the comfort and giving ourselves the love allows us to embrace and hug other people, because we know that's something that they kind of want in those times. And yeah, hugging people, that connection, even skin to skin, is so much more powerful as well. And I've even heard hugging to the right. I think I tend to go to the left, but if you hug to the right, apparently that's where your hearts are more connected, and it just feels different, it feels nicer. It's like when you hold hands, a little bit different, or that way round. It might feel a bit weird, but it's getting used to it and that connection, and I don't know. Meditation, another one, obviously. You just ground yourself, you ground your base. Meditation is basically my daily practice, my daily grounding routine, to remember the beauty of life, and just remember the stillness, remember the pureness, and my connection to self, my connection to the earth and source, and just to forget everything and just be back to neutral. And you're also just sat grounded on the earth, and because you're so still in meditation, obviously some people, you know, you can itch and you can fidget a bit, but that stillness, if you hold it for long enough, it's this, you're on this different vibration, and it's almost like the earth's vibration, perhaps, my interpretation, and you just feel grounded. Breathing deeply into your stomach, so you fill your tummy up, a bit like how a baby breathes when they're laying down. Their belly rises when they breathe, but for us, over time, we've started to breathe through our chest in more of a fight or flight mode, and we're about to run away. It's like the anxiety, it can kind of get up here. If you breathe deeper into your belly, it draws your diaphragm down, fills up the lungs. You feel like your whole body is filling up with air, and you're just more in tune with your body, and beautiful. Which leads me on to cold showers, because I've been having cold showers nearly every morning. Look into Wim Hof, he'll be in the description box. That's where I started to learn about the cold showers, but in brief detail, it's just that when you have a cold shower, or you're exposed to the cold elements, your body goes into a kind of shock state, and you gasp and you breathe in all that air, and it's almost like a stress. It's, your body's just like, fuck, like what's going on? And that basically is shoving you into something horrible in the morning. That is also very beneficial for you, but you're going throughout the day knowing, you know, I had a fucking cold shower today, not much else can get worse than this. So you're kind of just prepping yourself, and you're getting through tough situations through your breath. You're focusing back on your breath, and you're slowing it down. You're not like, so cold. You're feeling it even slower, and you're just in the moment throughout that pain, and it does transform. And it's just so many benefits for just alkalining your body, and to get more oxygen in your body, and it's just so good for you. And inflammation as well, great anti-inflammatory. Yeah, it just made me think we're getting into winter. A cold nature dip could be very cool. Maybe a dare to do, dare each other and do something crazier. Another thing is burning sage. The natives used to do this, and it's been around for ages. This is white sage from California, and it has a very strong smell, but it's so cleansing of energy, and it can just, this smell especially, it just grounds me so much. It's such an earthy smell, It's not like fruity or anything, it's just like, whoom, this is just like a pure smile. And it's great to cleanse yourself, your self energy, but also a room and a space. And if you've been around negative people, just cleanse it, get it away.